friends. In my last video, I have discussed about the HR round. I have discussed the various criteria of HR round and how you can qualify through that round. I have discussed it. In this video, I have selected this topic, that is group discussion. Group discussion is one of the main round of normal interviewing process. After qualifying through the aptitude test, you will be selected for this group discussion round. And I have seen in various cases the applicants, they faced various difficulties to overcome this round. So first of all, we must understand what are the purpose of this group discussion. The evaluator or the interviewer, they generally concentrate on few points. Number one is the communication level of the applicants. So during this group discussion round, you must concentrate on your communication. So to face this round, you must work on your communication, and if you are confident enough that your communication is good, then try to make your communication excellent. That is the first suggestion. The second thing is that during this group discussion phase, you must show certain things which will represent your leadership skill through your communication. The interviewer or the evaluator, they are also looking for this quality, that is the leadership skill. The third one is logical ability. During this group discussion phase, you must communicate in such a way that will prove that you have that logical ability. Another most important point is your observation capacity. In a group discussion, generally 6 to 8 members are selected for individual phase. Sometimes you are allowed to speak first, sometimes you are not allowed to speak first. You may choose the third position or fourth position to speak. In that case, you must observe the communication of the other candidates so that you can collect their point, you can concise those points, and you can represent those points in a decent manner. Next is, you must show your confidence level through your words as well as from your body language. That is one of the most important things, because you are going to join that particular company, maybe in an executive level. So in that case, you have to communicate with your customer, you have to deal with your customer. In that case, you must show your confidence level through your body language, which is beneficial for that company. Another important point is how you are defending yourself. That is also important. Sometimes in a group discussion phase, it is possible that sometimes you have to defend yourself. When you are communicating with a competitor, maybe he's saying something else and your point is different. So in that case, you must defend yourself. So how you are defending, that is also very much important point in terms of the evaluation criteria. So please remember these points. It is going to be the most helpful for your group discussion. Now we must understand the steps of group discussion. The first step is the topic will be announced by the evaluator. So before entering into the room, you don't know what will be the topic, and most of the cases the topic will be unknown. So after entering into the room, the topic will be announced by the evaluator. The second step is they will allow a few minutes for your own preparation, and that time frame may vary company to company, but on an average you will get max to max 2 to 4 minutes. If you are lucky enough, then you will get maximum 10 minutes. That's it. The step 3 is evaluator will ask to start the discussion, but remember, he will never point out who is going to speak first. So please do remember, if you are confident enough at that point that you can speak well on that particular topic which is thrown by that interviewer, you must speak first. But that doesn't assure that you will qualify that particular round. But I can say that if you start that discussion, automatically you will be advantage. You will get that advantage. Step 4 is individually they will allow 2 to 3 minutes, most of the cases. So this point is extremely important for your time management. Suppose total 6 persons are there in a set, and if they allow 3 minutes for each person, that means you are going to get 18 minutes, 6 into 3. So do not allow the other participant to utilize your time. Therefore, you must utilize your own time. So you must act correctly or proactively. No one will be there to allow you to speak amongst the competitors. Take your chance and confidently speak and logically explain your point of view. And the step 5 is finally the evaluator will end the discussion. When the time's up, then the evaluator will say stop. So please do remember, each group discussion session will take maximum 20 to 25 minutes, considering the number of participants for that particular group. And most of the cases, only 6 to 8 applicants are allowed at a time for this group discussion. There is always a confusion that how you can dress yourself. So in this slide, you can easily understand you must wear something which can impress the interviewer. You are not allowed to wear the casual wears. You must wear the formal, and you must wear something which is light in color or according to the complexion of your skin. Second thing is that what should you carry during group discussion? Sometimes we often confuse that should I carry something inside this group discussion round, but my suggestion is you must carry a pen and a blank paper so that during the group discussion round you can note down those points, so that when you are allowed to speak or when you get that opportunity, you can speak chronologically. If you have those points written in front of you, then it will be an advantage for you. And don't forget to do these things. That means always take permission to enter inside this room. Second, after entering into the room, you must greet the interviewer by saying good morning, good afternoon, good evening, as per the time slot. And again, you must take permission to sit. These things do not forget. Please do remember these 3 points. These 3 points are extremely essential. Next is, you must remember that do not expect common topic for group discussion. Most of the cases, the applicants, they are expecting that they will get a common topic so that they will speak well. But do not expect a common topic for group discussion, but always prepare yourself for all the current affairs. That will improve the chances of getting the common topic. And lastly, try to start the group discussion from your group or try to end it. If you fail to start that group discussion, in that case my suggestion is try to end that group discussion and conclude the session. It will not assure your success, but definitely you will get an advantage. So thank you for observing this slide, and if you follow these tips, definitely you will be benefited. Thank you very much.